Hey everybody, this is Judson from the RC and Coffee YouTube channel and Facebook page. If you haven't had a chance to do so, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel, share, comment. That way we get to know what you guys want to hear about. And if we have it in store, we'll present it and put it on the table, literally, as you can see right here. We also have the Facebook pages. Look for RC and Coffee. Type that. You'll have a bunch of Facebook pages that are associated with this channel. One of them is dedicated to JD Models 114 and heavy machinery products. One of them is dedicated to e-consumer reviews. So that's essentially reviews from you guys of your experience with AliExpress vendors, Banggood, eBay, Amazon, etc. Always good before you get into, since we buy so much from these websites. We will have a page dedicated for crawlers, another one for bashers, so that's coming up in the near future. So again, please subscribe, please sign up, and hit the notification button there to get more of that content. Without further ado, we will start a multi-part series about the best chassis for skill builds. Now, the angle that we'll take, we won't necessarily go for kits. We won't necessarily go for ready to run. We'll go for kits ready to run and even show you modified chassis so you get to see how it was done in order to accommodate a skill construction. Now, how do we define a skill construction? In this particular context, we'll describe a skill build as being a build with a hard body and an interior. Yes, of course, you can do a very skilled-looking rig with a Lexan body. However, we have to admit that it's usually harder to fit a hard body with an interior. Therefore, a chassis that is will readily or easily accommodate such chassis will definitely be favored. So right here, we've got the Trailfinder 2 from RC 4-wheel drive sitting here. That's long wheelbase, and this one happens to have the 2-speed transmission. Right here we have a heavily modified SCX Type 2 chassis. Here I'm very proud to present this one. That's actually a GCM Racing Delta chassis. GCM Racing is a little company located in Arnprior, which is 45 minutes from Ottawa. They are mostly known for the C-Max chassis, which is the proper configuration to accommodate the Range Rover, the scale hard-bodied Range Rovers that's being sold by JS Scale as well as Asia Tees. There's a 3-door version as well as a 5-door version. We also, of course, have the BRX01, which is the chassis for the LC70 Toyota build, fantastic build that is also sold by Asia Tees. And over there, again, in the line of our approach for this particular series, this is a Demon from Cross RC. Now you can build this as a kit, or you can buy the chassis. Well, you can buy the chassis separately, but it'll be in multiple parts, and you'll basically have to fetch every single part yourselves. However, those trucks are very easy to get on the market right now. They're very cheap on the resale market right now, and they lend themselves super well for skill builds because of their architecture. We have to remember that this is a hard-bodied rig with an interior, therefore it's already designed to accommodate or to easily accommodate something else with a hard body and an interior. So that will be a bit the angle. Now, how will we evaluate and range these chassis? There's going to be more, by the way. Some chassis are not even in the house, so that's just for today, if I can put it this way. Well, first of all, we're going to be looking at the architecture. Is the chassis architecture scale? Is the transmission at the right spot? We're going to be looking at the motor at the right spot. Does it have generally speaking, a scale look? We're going to be looking at the axles. Do they look scaled? Do they look legit? Oftentimes, axles tend to be a bit wide, tend to be a bit thick for durability, but that doesn't really lend itself to scale. And again, nowadays, manufacturers are able to create axles rather that have the kind of a more scaled look, but that are very robust. The scale look of the shocks, their geometry. The chassis customizability, that's going to be a big point. Can you move things around and so that you can put your body the way you want to? The shock adjustability, is it easy to put? Well, first of all, do you have a cantilever setup? Do you have protruding shock towers? And because shocks tend to be, especially at the rear, a huge point of pain, I guess, when it comes to installing a hard body. And so we're going to be the overall perceived quality. Of course, if you're going to go out of your way to do a scaled chassis or scaled build, you want something that kind of looks, quality, completely subjective. But we'll do a point rating of a score of 5 points, and we'll come up with an average for every chassis. If you do have another criteria, please comment below, let us know. I will put that in a chart, and at the end of the day, we'll have a kind of a scoring, a general scoring. There you go, that's what I meant. a scoring of all of those chassis plus the ones that are going to be adding to the channel as we go. So it's going to be, as I said, it's going to be a multiple part series. There's just too much on the table literally right now to cover in one video. So see you at the next video.